Hi, my name is Michelle Alva, and I wanted to share with you the most powerful ways that you can create positive, uplifting, and powerful benefits for everyone on the planet. One of them is by looking at sacred geometry. These images cause us to feel more peace and healing. And so as I do this video, I'm gonna just keep holding on to this, and then I'll share another one with you. This one's called Metatron's Cube. And I just got this, and it's from Radiant Hearts, and I love it, and I'm gonna hang this in my bedroom. And so we actually are beautiful crystals, and we're made of energy mostly. We're mostly made of energy. And so a way that we can bring more love and just a frequency of healing on the planet is for us to remember what we are, that we are radiant and divine beings of light. There's so much going on right now in the world. The media, from what I've learned, is not actually always accurate, and there's larger corporations and tech companies that are wanting to really brainwash us and program us to believe certain things. And so I'm getting very empowered and very educated, and I posted in this video some people who are truth seekers, people that you can trust, people that are sharing with us truth. And if you know more people that you follow on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, post their website down below, people that are accurate, that are about integrity, honesty, that stand for unifying all of us. And so with so much going on in the government, and right now the shifting of our president-elect and all this news of our new president-elect, it's really amazing the information that's coming out that is just false information. And it seems as though so many people are confused. What do I believe? Which news channel do I believe? Or do I believe this other channel or this other website? So are you going through that at all? So let me know. I would love to be a place of empowerment and processing of confusion, fear, shame, guilt, anger. There's a lot going on right now. And this is the flower of life. This is another beautiful shape. And so when we make the time to meditate and to massage our bodies, to touch ourselves in a loving way, we start to change our frequency, our vibration, and our physiology. And so more than ever, I am advocating for people to lay down, close their eyes, learn how to breathe with your diaphragm. I have meditations on my YouTube channel that teaches you that, Michelle Alva TV, and also the Alva Method, this process of self-discovery that takes you back to the truth of who you are, which is energy, vibration. And so there's so much going on in the media about racism, pedophilia, sex trafficking, gender, people are not happy because of their gender, and they want to shift their gender, and people are feeling oppressed, and people are feeling judged based on their race, their color, their sex. And recently I watched a certain movie, and not to get too much caught up into that, but I thought to myself, Black Lives Matter. Well, you know what? Yes, and there's so many other things that matter that we have to all take charge and start to realize that we're all the same color on the inside. And maybe what's really like an opportunity for us is to remember that we're sacred. All of us are one. All of us are one. So the Indians are sacred, the Muslims are sacred, the Latinos are sacred, the blacks are sacred, the whites are sacred, and this whole concept of Aryan supremacy. And I mean, you guys, Indians used to live in America way before we were here. The British took over, and I wish somebody could make a movie that would allow the British to just redo this. What if the British came into instead of taking over and ruining the lives of Indians, basically, what if we said, yeah, you know, Indians live here in this country, in this beautiful land, and what if we could create together with the Indians? So the British, a story that I would love to see a movie with, like the ideal outcome of love, where when the British came over, Christopher Columbus and all the Brits, that they actually were like, wow, you know, there's this Indian culture here that have been living here, and what if we could connect with them and ask them if we could join them? What if we could join the Indians, the Native American Indians, with all their beautiful rituals and medicine? What if that's what happened? And then the British and the Indians would have come together and created an amazing new country that actually did stand for freedom and respect and understanding and listening to each other. And so we were born, the United States of America has been born from corruptness from the beginning, tyranny, bullying. And so I really feel right now it is time for us to heal. And this morning I was woken up and I created a essential oil combination roller. And mind you, I've been working on this for the past couple months, and then I let it go because I wasn't ready. And this morning I was woken up and there's 5 essential oils in this combination. Message me if you want to learn more about it, but I basically drenched myself with this oil. It's called Open Heart, and it is the oil of acceptance, and it is the oil of compassion. It helps us to heal our generational wounds, our ancestry. And so on some level, all of us are holding on to the past in our cells. And maybe it's just time to say, how can we do this in a way where we're gonna be thriving together? Where the blacks, the Indians, the Muslims, the Chinese, the Americans, the Latinos, the everyone's are gonna thrive. And we could just what if we could just take out having to call ourselves something because of a color or because of a country? What if we could all just be earth beings? And what if it doesn't even matter if you're a man or a woman? What if we can just be and see the soul that we are instead of the color, the size, the weight, the shape? What if we could meditate more and connect to what we really are, which is energy? And then it doesn't matter so much the physicality. And so I'm really grateful. I learned years ago that we're 99.99999% made of energy. I was taking this workshop with Dr. Joe Dispenza. He talks a lot about neuroscience, neuroplasticity. And basically what I learned from studying with him for many, many years now, I integrated a lot of his principles, the science that he has studied, healing and people healing from Parkinson's and just all these different diseases in 5 days taking his workshops. They've literally measured the differences in the brain scans. And anyway, long story short, I was like, wow, we're pretty powerful. We're amazing. And a part of his work that he teaches is about us really imagining every single morning, first thing in the morning, what do you wish to create? And really feeling as if it's already been created. And so I am one person, and I've been in the field of healing and empowerment, and I myself have overcome chronic pain in my body. I myself have learned how to love in a healthy way. And I don't hate anyone. You know, I talk to different people, and some people want to talk so badly about Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and on both ends, this presidential election, depending on who I speak to, they're telling me their truth. This is really what's happening, Michelle. And so what I come to understand is I don't hate anyone. I can't hate people. It's not inside me. I've studied love so much that I just want to have compassion. I just want to better understand people. So I would love to interview each one and myself, you know, and actually we could be having a heart-centered conversation. I would have loved so much, instead of a debate, for me to just be able to ask each one and connect to the heart. And the minute we would get up into the yelling, we would just be quiet and breathe And that way we could actually have healthy communication. And this is something that is not happening. And so if each one of us just spends more time with our hearts every single day, this is what I'm offering you as a solution. And what are you looking at throughout the day? Is it bringing you to more sacred geometry? Is it bringing you into more alignment? Is it helping you to heal? What are you focusing on throughout the day? And so my place, my home, I literally want it to be as simple as possible, my home. I don't have a television in my home. I have a laptop, I have a phone, and I just don't wish to have the news blasting in my living room all day. And basically it's a skewed opinion that we're witnessing and we're getting programmed. And so this is where meditation is so important to do right now, more than ever. And go outside in nature, be with nature. Nature's what we are. We're breathing oxygen from everything that's green. That's what we are, folks. We are powerful, we heal, we're medicine people inside, and it is time, I believe, this is what my soul is calling me, my inner wisdom is telling me, keep sharing, Michelle. I've created the Alva method, and honestly, it's not me. I was inspired. There was this activation within me. I was a physical therapist, and physical therapy to me limited me. I wasn't able to work with people with their soul, with their energy, with their emotions, because I had to keep in guidelines of what physical therapy is supposed to be. And so you can't be a NLP, Tantra practitioner, aromatherapist, you know, combining all these things. You have to just do that one thing, or else you can't call it that. And so I honor that. And I've had to step away. Things happened to me in my past that caused me to learn different ways of healing. And I'm just like, why aren't we working with people with their mindset? It's the mindset that is keeping people so much more in chronic pain than we have been led to believe. And I know this because my clients that have had 30 years of chronic pain, had the surgery, had the drugs, nothing's really helping them. Once they release a childhood wound, a trauma, and process and learn how to breathe with their diaphragm and the E3 breath and learn how to just have a different perspective, the pain just evaporates in seconds. And so I will be bringing more and more every single day empowerment information for you. And so subscribe to my channel, share this video, and an aspect of it is, what are you putting in your home? What kind of chemicals do you use to clean your home? And so if you want to create a pure home environment, a pure, clear body environment, let me know, and I would love to share with you also how to use essential oils in your life to clean your home and to clean the air, especially now COVID time. You can spray antiviral, antibacterial essential oils that have properties for that in your mask. So you don't just need to be wearing a dry mask. You can create a more healing environment wherever you go. And this is not something we're listening to. You know, not many people are talking about this. We're just kind of waiting on a vaccine. You know, when's that vaccine gonna be? Well, you know what? You're your greatest vaccine. You are your greatest protection against any virus. This right here. This is the most powerful technology that has ever been created. And I'm here to remind you that. And so message me, let me know what came up for you. If you have people that you follow that are giving accurate information, factual information, please comment below and post, because I myself am looking for more than just what's been being fed to us in the news that is very biased. I stand for empowerment, I stand for the truth, I stand for authenticity, letting go of shame. And so join me December 10th. I'm offering a class on how to release guilt, shame, embrace it, and really own our shit and heal. And this is what I stand for. And so if there's other topics that you want me to make videos about or any other questions, just reach out to me. All my information is down below. And it's been a very emotional day for me with the open heart oil. It really works. If you're feeling a lot of hatred, a lot of anger, a lot of judgment, a lot of resentment, a lot of frustration, let me know, write to me, and I'd love to share with you how to get this oil. This is a combination of oils, and together they create this alchemy on your body, and I'm living proof of it. So I was crying for like 30, 40 minutes this morning, just from all the things that I've been hearing happening. And I want everyone to know that I just want to understand. I want to forgive. I wish to have compassion on both sides of everybody. Everybody was just a child at once. All these people that are overpowering and bullying and corrupt, they were children at a point in time, and they just didn't have healthy upbringing, healthy caregiving, healthy parenting. And so I really believe firmly that we have to be very compassionate to everyone. And there's so much more I want to say, but I'm just gonna, next video. Lots of love to everyone. Reach out to me if you want to help yourself to clear and forgive and to receive more the beautiful gift that you are.